Now that you've thought of some ideas for your Sandra Silberzweig inspired artwork, let's get some good paper and transfer those ideas onto that nice good paper. Let's get going. Hello, my talented artists. If you like this content, be sure to subscribe. Last time we were looking at Sandra Silberzweig's artwork, we studied it and you made a sketch in your sketchbook of an idea that is in the style of Sandra Silberzweig. You can use that sketch, or you can sketch another idea. But what I want you to do first is, on an empty page in your sketchbook, we're going to practice two things that Sandra Silberzweig uses in her artwork. The first thing is something really important. She uses repetition. Let's write the word repetition. Write the word repetition in your sketchbook right now. Repetition in art is when you repeat a line, a shape, a color, a texture, but we are going to focus on lines and shapes. So under repetition, I want you to think of a line or a shape and just repeat it. So it could be a shape like a triangle, or it could be, it could be an X. And it doesn't have to be in rows like these are. It could go in a curved line. It could go in a circle. There's lots of different ways to create repetition, and I want you to explore that in your sketchbook right now. Pause the video for students to complete the task. The second thing that we are going to look at is how Sandra Silberzweig creates eyes. Not in all of her artwork, but in a lot of her artwork, she creates really big eyes. They are an exaggeration of how big an eye really is in a face. So if there's a face, this could be an animal, it could be a human, it could be a plant, who knows? The eyes are really big, and we're going to practice creating eyes. So think of that nice rainbow arch, and then a curve on the bottom. In a lot of Sandra Silberzweig's artwork, you can see the eyelid, and she often just draws a straight line from one corner of the eye to the other corner, like this. To finish the eye, she does a half circle and a smaller half circle for the pupil. She might leave a little white in those little pupils. Now you try it in your sketchbook. Pause the video for students to complete the task. So those are two things that I want you to use in your Sandra Silberzweig inspired artwork. I want you to use big eyes and repetition. Now it's time to pass out that good white drawing paper. Once you have a sketch that you like, I want you on your nice new paper to just write your name on the back and your secret code. And then I want you on the back to very lightly underline your name. And then I want you to press a little bit harder. And then I want you to really press hard. I can't. There you go. The lighter we press, the lighter our line is going to be. When you are first starting to do your sketch, I want you to press lightly. I want you to do a light sketch. This makes it easier to erase. Besides using repetition and those nice, big, exaggerated eyes, I want to make the subject of my artwork fill the page. I don't want to have a tiny little face. So you might ask, Miss Cairns, what is my subject? Well, your subject is the animal or person or plant, the main thing in your picture. And now I'm going to make the big eyes, starting with the curve and the bottom curve. And instead of doing that nice eyelid line that goes from the corner to the corner, I'm gonna do one above it. This is a different way to make an eyelid. So you have some choices. Now for the mouth, if you notice in her artworks, the mouths have 3 lines. They have a middle line, and that shows if it's smiling or frowning. I think I'm going to do a little smile. And then they have a line on top and a line on the bottom to show the lips. You may not be doing something with lips. You might be doing something with a beak. And now we can just add any shapes that don't really exist on people's faces. And it's okay if your lines go off the page. It's better than squishing them in. All right, now I'm ready to go over all my lines with black marker. But when you are going over your lines with your black marker, I need you to slow down. Pretend you're driving on a road and you want to do it really neatly. So look really carefully. You might even need to turn your paper so that you can see what you're doing. Make sure that you are being as neat as you can. Pretend you're driving on a road. When people are driving on a road, they don't want to go off the road. They want to stay on those lines. You're getting big now, so you can draw right on top of those pencil lines. Our goal is to cover our pencil lines. Now it's your turn to start working on your good drawing paper. Sketch lightly, and when it looks just the way you like it, you're going to go over all your lines with nice dark black marker. Have fun!